Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Easy English Lessons. Today, I've got 10 more common English idioms and sayings for you. These are phrases you'll hear often, and I'll show you how to use them naturally in everyday conversations. Let's jump right in. First up is Rome wasn't built in a day. This means big achievements take time, and you shouldn't expect instant results. For example, I've only just started learning guitar. Rome wasn't built in a day. Another example, don't worry if your business isn't growing fast. Rome wasn't built in a day. Next, it's better to be safe than sorry. This is a way of saying it's smart to take precautions rather than risk something going wrong. For example, I double-checked the door was locked. It's better to be safe than sorry. Another example, I took an umbrella even though it wasn't supposed to rain. Better to be safe than sorry. And we have don't bite the hand that feeds you. This means you shouldn't turn against someone who's helping you. For example, he insulted his boss in front of everyone. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. Another example, she keeps complaining about her parents, but they're supporting her. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. Now, let's look at the squeaky will gets the grease. This saying means the person who complains or speaks up is the one who gets attention or help. For example, I called customer service 3 times and finally got a refund. The squeaky will gets the grease. Another example, he kept reminding the teacher about the assignment and she gave him extra time. The squeaky will gets the grease. Next is the pot calling the kettle black. It's used when someone criticizes another person for something they're guilty of themselves. For example, she called me disorganized, but she's always late. That's the pot calling the kettle black. Another example, he told me to stop spending money, but he shops every day. Pot calling the kettle black. Here's one. You made your bed, now you have to lie in it. This means you have to deal with the consequences of your actions. For example, he didn't study for the exam and failed. You made your bed, now you have to lie in it. Another example, she agreed to the extra work, and now she's tired. You made your bed, now you have to lie in it. Then there's actions speak louder than words. This means what you do matters more than what you say. For example, he said he cared about the project but never helped. Actions speak louder than words. Another example, she promised to support me and she actually showed up. Actions speak louder than words. Next is, it takes 2 to tango. This means both people are responsible for what happened. For example, they're both arguing about the breakup. It takes 2 to tango. Another example, don't blame just one side. It takes 2 to tango. Then we have don't count your chickens before they hatch. This is a reminder not to assume something will happen before it actually does. For example, he bought a car before getting the job. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Another example, she started planning the trip before getting approval. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. And finally, it's no use crying over spilled milk. This means there's no point in getting upset about something that's already happened and can't be changed. For example, I lost my phone, but there's no use crying over spilled milk. Another example, he missed the train, but complaining won't help. No use crying over spilled milk. And that's a wrap. 10 more useful English idioms and sayings you can use to sound more natural and confident. Thanks for being here with me today. I'll see you next time on Easy English Lessons.
I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. If you enjoyed the content and found it helpful, hitting that thumbs up button makes a huge difference. It not only shows your support, but also helps others discover this channel. And if you want to stay updated with more insights and fun content, subscribing is the way to go. It's quick, easy, and ensures you won't miss out on anything we share.